guys, it's Lil. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is happy and healthy and safe. Wow, so my camera is already causing me problems. I'm actually filming this on a camera that I borrowed from my sister. If this camera stops filming one more time, I'm going to be so upset. Anyway, I'm filming this on a borrowed camera, so hopefully you can tell it's a little better quality than what my camera has been. I took a little break from recording this past week in order to educate myself, sign petitions, go to protests. That's what I did yesterday, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that because I got a little bit burnt. But I am going to be including a bunch of links in my description box on funds that you can donate to. There's a YouTube video by Zoe Amira that I'm sure a lot of people have heard about that will actually donate to Black Lives Matter causes without you having to contribute any money. So if you are short on money, this is a great way to donate because the creator is donating all of her AdSense revenue to Black Lives Matter causes. So super cool, super easy thing to do. I'm going to include that link as well. But on to today's video, I'm going to do a 24-hour glow up challenge, and it's actually going to take less than 24 hours. I'm hoping just to have it done in a couple hours because this video has to go up tomorrow. I guess today by the time you're watching it. Anyway, enough talking. If you have seen me before, welcome back. If you'd like to see me do things on a regular basis, please go ahead and subscribe and also ring the bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Let's get sunburn started. So first things first, I am going to show you the extent of the sunburn. I did wear sunscreen, but I did not reapply it, and it was really hot, and there were a lot of people, and I was sweating. So just to show you a little bit of what's going on, this is my back. It is about as painful as it looks. Ow. Yeah, my other side got it worse, but even on my hands are just crispy. So very first thing is I'm going to put some Benadryl on them. Ow. When I said this was going to be a glow up challenge video, apparently my skin was taking that literally. So I'm going to put this on the most painful spots. While I'm doing this, I can talk a little bit about yesterday. The protest march yesterday in town was incredible. Apparently there were 10,000 people, and it certainly felt like there were that many people there, but it was really awesome. So definitely something I want to continue doing in the future. So part 1 of this glow up is done. Step 2 is hair. So there's not a lot that can be done because my hair is so short. I'm trying not to brush it too much just because I'm trying to get that wave pattern back. So pretty much the easiest way that I personally achieve more of that glow up look is by pulling my hair back, because when I do that, I don't know what it is, just something about it immediately makes me feel more put together and more confident and just better. So I've got one of these very retro headbands with the little individual teeth. So I'm gonna try to do something with this. I think that's as good as it's getting. Hair is done. This is going to be the fastest glow up ever. Next step is going to be makeup. It is so hot in here. I have my fan running. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm also trying this out with my mic that I typically use for music recording. So I don't know if this is helping. Is this helping? Can you hear me? Anyway, I'm not starting my ASMR career today, sorry. I'm going to start off with my makeup. So obviously, alright, so I gave up. I'm recording this on my phone, however I am still using my mic, so the sound should be a little bit better than what you're used to. I'm gonna have to get a bigger SD card for that camera because it's not having it. Anyway, I just went in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. I have massaged that in all over my face. Next, the way that I want this look to go is going to be just soft and a little bit glowy, but also a little bit elevated, just a little. Because clearly I've got big plans laying around all day. The first step of this glow up is going to be my favorite foundation, which is the Shiseido Synchro Skin. I use the shade 130 Opal, which is kind of a neutral peach light. Glow up tip, always make sure your brushes are clean so they don't cause you to break out and so your makeup goes on smoother. I cleaned my brushes today, I promise. I'm gonna have to put this on my sunburned hand, so oh well. I'm gonna give that a little swirl and I'm gonna go in. The nice thing about this foundation is that the finish is so skin-like that I don't have to worry about it looking super cakey, but it still does offer coverage for like any breakouts that I have. So just a little life update, I guess, while I'm doing this, is the dude who always starts his motorcycle but then doesn't leave for 10 minutes actually moved out. So no more of that. I am one happy camper about that. I am just going to build it up a little bit more on my spots where I do need a little bit more coverage. So my cheeks have a lot of acne scarring that I still like to cover up. So foundation step is done. Next is concealer. I'm going to use my favorite concealer, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I use the shade Brightener, and I know that's not really meant for like spot concealing and things like that, but with my skin tone the way that it is, the peachy undertone of this brightening shade just works the best for my skin. So I'm gonna go in under my eyes and then on the high points of my face. Also where I'm gonna be contouring. I don't know why no one told me to do my brows before I did my concealer. That was a little rude. Anyway, Benefit Gimme Brow in the only shade of brow that I have right now that looks relatively decent on me, which is, I think, the dark brown shade. I would like to use a lighter shade. Unfortunately, I do not have one, so that's where we are. I wish that I had the guts to shave off the ends of my eyebrows so I could give my face a little non-surgical facelift. However, I may have been brave enough to cut off all my hair, but for whatever reason, I can't touch my eyebrows. Do with that what you will. Now I'm gonna fix all of that with concealer. Scooboop and scooboop. BRB. You ever feel like you have a hair stuck to your lip and you just can't find it? That's like the entire mood this year. Anyway, the sunburn hurts so bad. Next, I am just gonna set with a tiny bit of face powder. I like this one by Pixie. It's the Color Correcting Powder Foundation in the shade Nude. So I am just gonna put that on the spots where I do tend to get a little more oily. I'm very upset about my camera thing because the quality was a lot better, and I would eventually like to get my own really nice camera, so I was very excited about trying it out. However, luck was not on my side today. I'm going to attempt a very light contour with my butter bronzer here. I don't want anything too crazy, but just to really bring out the spots that would get a little more tan naturally. I'm gonna put on just a hint of blush, just to make my face look a little more alive. We're gonna do just a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with my Tartelette palette. I'm gonna cover my lid in the shade Super Mom. It's this one. Just to get a uniform base. I'm not doing a crazy eye look today. It's just gonna be super easy. Next, I'm gonna go in on the lid with Force of Nature. I'm gonna keep it mostly on the lower part of my lid, right near my lash line. And then I'm gonna go in with Dreamer, which is this warm brown shade, and I'm gonna put that even closer to my lash line. And on my brow bone, I'm just gonna go over with the shade Free Spirit because it's the closest to my skin color. I want to make sure that my dark eyeshadow didn't get too high because it did get kind of high over here. I'm also going to go in on my lower lash line. Let me get in the center of this camera. God, this entire video is just from start to finish really just turning out to be one giant dumpster fire. If you've stuck with me this long, thanks. I hope to get it together before the end of the video. No promises though. Anyway, I'm going back in with Force of Nature on my lower lash line. Connect these two lines. And then I'm gonna clean up the edges with more of that Pixie powder. I'm looking a little pale and spooky, so I'm just gonna go back in with a little more blush. I'm getting a little nervous because I'm trying to film this with natural light, and the natural light is fading. So that's why I was so stressed out about my camera not working earlier. I am going to use my Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner in black to go over my waterline. For whatever reason, when I was in high school, I was physically incapable of putting eyeliner on my own waterline or on my lower lash line because the idea of sticking something so close to my eye freaked me out so much. So I used to, like, when we'd have drama performances, someone else would have to put it on for me. I'm not kidding. I had to have someone else get all up in my face and put on my lower lash liner. Like, why? Anyway, I got over that, but I also don't really use liner on my lower lash line because it makes my eyes look too small. Anyway, it's really hot in here. I'm gonna attempt to do my eyeliner using my e.l.f. liquid liner with nothing but my phone. So here we go. Oh, this is gonna end badly. I'm gonna do it off camera. Sorry, I can't. I already know what's gonna go wrong. Eyeliner is done. I'm keeping my eyes semi-closed right now so it can dry. When okay, obviously. While that's drying, I don't know what else to talk about. It's June already. Don't know how that happened, but the weather certainly knows that it is just about summertime, and I am about to sweat this entire face of makeup right back off. Anyway, lash time. Going in first with Maybelline Total Temptation in black brown, and that is what I use to give my lashes that fluffy look. If you're ever thinking like, oh, I think I could be a makeup artist on YouTube, that seems like it'd be super easy. Just make sure that you have a good mirror wherever you're going to be filming, because when I try to do my mascara using only my phone, which I'm also filming with, not only do I end up looking like a maniac, because this is what I'm doing right now, but it is extremely hard to see what I'm doing. You could just say, hey Lil, go get a mirror. But why would I want to make life that easy? Before that dries, I'm gonna go in with Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, and I'm gonna focus that on my outer corner lashes. Getting extra stressed out because I realized not only do I have to finish filming this, I have to edit it so that it goes up on time tomorrow. I have to do that all tonight. Just gonna put a little bit on the outer edge. As you can see, the light is fading quickly, so I'm gonna rush through the last few steps of this. LA Colors strobing powder for my highlighter. This stuff is super cool, and you're gonna see why when I put it on. It's got kind of a duochrome holographic thing going on. The nice thing is, in a certain light, it just kind of looks like a very lively, peachy highlight, but how cool is that? Put it on the booper, and we're gonna go in on the inner corners as well. Just gonna make sure that my eyeliner there is dried. Guys, this highlighter is so cool, and I don't wear it enough. I'll get a picture in better lighting in a minute, but it's so cool. Anyway, we're gonna keep the lip look super simple and go in with some Fenty in the shade Fussy. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Final step, finally. Going in with my Insta Ready setting spray from Physicians Formula. The makeup look is done. See if I can bring you guys just a little bit closer so you can see. But this highlighter is like, how cool is that? That's like my favorite thing. Alright, anyway. The makeup look is done. Now what's next? Listen, say a special prayer for me, because for the sake of this video, I am putting on a long sleeve t-shirt, and it's not gonna be fun for my skin, but it is the only way to achieve that quick glow up, because this sunburn does not scream glow up to me. So burb, here I am. I changed into, here, let's just see if I can show you without having to move anything. I have on a black velvet crop top and some black jean shorts. Just to show you guys, the shirt that I planned to wear was it was like a U-neck, but it was super open to the point where it showed too much of my sunburn. So you can still see it a little bit, but I do feel more put together with it covered up. So that's what we're going with. All right, now before we lose too much light, I am going to very quickly paint my nails. I'm going to use Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear in the shade Strobe Light. It's kind of weird calling this a shade. It's not really shade because it's glitter, but it goes very well with the highlight I have going on. One thing I really like about glitter nail polish is that, whew, there's that smell. If you paint your own nails, you know what I'm talking about, that like kind of licorice acetone smell. That's what's happening right now. But anyway, the greatest thing about glitter nail polish is if you are not really great at painting your own nails like me, you don't have to worry too much about there being visible mistakes because it's clear gloss with glitter in it. The other thing is you don't have to touch it up too often, even if you're just using traditional nail polish, because it is glitter, so it's not as obvious when it chips. It will chip. I'm just gonna go in with 2 coats each and then do a clear top coat. Look at that. Focus. I'll show you later. I have finished the glitter coats. I very foolishly did this, knowing full well that there's still one more big thing I'm doing after this step, which is putting on jewelry, because putting on jewelry can make you feel so put together without really even exerting any kind of effort. So I still don't know what I'm gonna call this video because it's not really like a 24-hour glow up thing, but it's also not really a get ready with me, so it might just be like a quick glow up tips or something like that. I don't know. I will have figured it out by the time you're seeing this, so hopefully the title's good. Super sparkly. I already feel so much better. I feel like a big old dum-dum because I still have to put in new earrings and it's gonna completely destroy my nails if I don't wait like forever to do it. I have 2 final steps actually. The first one is a little bit of perfume, because one of the fastest ways for me to glow up is just smelling nice. And I know that you can't smell me through this video. This is taking a real weird turn. I'm just gonna put on a little bit of perfume because it really does boost your confidence and make you feel just like yourself but better. So I'm gonna use the Nest Indigo Rollerball. If you've ever smelled this stuff, it's such a unique smell. It's like fresh, but a little bit fruity, but a little bit like woodsy as well. I don't know how to explain it, but it just smells super nice. Definitely forgot I had a sunburn on my neck, so that's not a fun feeling right now, but smile through the pain. This is that same feeling I used to get when I was in high school and I would procrastinate on papers for all of my AP classes, and AP papers are not like easy to write by any standards, but I would always just wait till the last minute because I am a monster and I felt like I was doing a good job, and most of the time I did pretty well, but writing papers and filming YouTube videos are 2 very different things, and so I don't know how well I'm doing right now. If you're still with me, thank you, but also I'm questioning your judgment a little bit. I'm gonna put on some jewelry now. So I have this little thin chain bracelet from I don't know where it's from, but you can find stuff like this everywhere. It's just super hard to put on. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this video is not going the way that I thought it would, nor is it going the way that I wanted it to. But sometimes in life, we just have to roll with the punches. And look, I got my bracelet on. But as you can see, it's just like very small and dainty. And I feel like this is super in style right now. This just very delicate look. And I don't know, having jewelry on just makes you feel better. That's kind of the theme of this video. Just little things that you can do to make yourself feel better. Especially for a lot of us who haven't gotten ready for anything in a really long time. Like we haven't put on nice clothes or done our hair or put on makeup or anything. But that's why I'm making this video. I also have this. I'm a person who wears gold most of the time. That's just what I prefer. I have this little necklace with a little pearl L, which is super cute. I got this from Forever 21. But I'm gonna put this on as well. So I am gonna put on, I call it my engagement ring, but it has the stone of my original engagement ring. But it's also now currently the only ring that actually fits my ring finger because, as you saw in a previous video, I've lost a lot of weight. So I had the original stone reset into this little beauty right here. It's not focusing. Focus! Focus! Okay, anyway, I give up. But I'm gonna put that on. Boom. There it is. Last step is earrings. Fun fact, I just barely got my ears pierced in January. I know. So it's June now, so my ears should be healed enough to support the weight of dangly earrings, at least for a little bit. I got these from Target, and they just seemed super cool and kind of like alt. So that's what I'm going with. I'm always paranoid because it took me so long to get my ears pierced. I've developed kind of like a complex about putting earrings in and taking them out. Like I'm super paranoid that I'm gonna stab myself. So we're gonna see if I'm able to do this on camera. I'm so afraid. Anyway. Oh God. Oh, I regret this. Or do I? I don't regret it. Yes! Who is she? She's cool. Anyway, I did it, guys. Proud of me. These are fun and funky. Here we are. Here's my finished look. I'll try to record like a full body look, but this is good. There's something about putting on a put together outfit and putting on your makeup and doing jewelry and your hair and all of that that just really boosts your mood. Because at the beginning of this video, I don't know if you could tell, I was really not feeling it. I just kind of wanted to lay in bed all day. And now I do feel a lot better. I feel a lot more confident, even though nobody's like gonna see me today. I just feel so much better already. So hopefully this inspired you to do a little quick glow up of your own, because it really made me feel a lot better. So don't forget to check the links down below in the description. I'm going to include a lot of stuff there, ways you can donate, petitions you can sign to assist with the Black Lives Matter movement. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that I will see you in the next video. Bye.